Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. First I would like to address this completely random makeup look I am wearing. I've just filmed a boyfriend palette bingo where Sam picked the eyeshadow shades they wanted me to put on my eyeballs. So if you want to see how that went, if you want to see Sam's opinion on the look, I'm going to leave that down below. But today it's time for another new makeup releases. I picked up quite a lot of stuff we mentioned in last time's video, so I'm hoping today there's not a lot of stuff that catches my eye, but we'll see. I have hauled all those items and done a full face of first impressions using them, so do check that out if you want to see what I picked up that I mentioned last time. But without further ado, let's get straight into it. Okay, so as per usual, we're using Makeup on Your Radar. She's just my favourite place to go for makeup releases. And I'm going to try and keep this a little bit quicker. I know these videos keep ending up super long. But what can I say? I'm just a chatty Cathy. Okay, so I'm going to try and not mention anything that's just a sneak peek, not an actual release. So we're skipping past Blend Bunny today. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. First thing, the new Colourpop. These are the So Juicy Plumping Gloss Balm, 3-in-1 vegan formula combining lip gloss balm and plumper. So essentially these are the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip Plumpers. I like those. I don't love them. I think they're quite messy because they're such like a glossy formula in a stick form. So I probably am going to skip on these. The kind of orangey peachy shade Guava looks really nice. I think they're just starting out with the 6. Yeah, 6 shades. And then they've also got a So Juicy Plumping Lip Liner. Now these... let me just grab it. The Too Faced Lip Injection Lip Plumping Liners. I absolutely am obsessed with these. So I am really intrigued by those. It's been a long time since I did a Colourpop order, so I might pick up some bits. Not anything like the last time I did an order when I ordered like 50 gel liners and every single £9 palette. But maybe something a little bit more toned down, and I might pick up a couple of those to try. Okie dokie. Right, this one is from Colour Rose. I wanted to mention this because this packaging is absolutely stunning. These are very kind of typical kind of Korean, like Asian beauty. They're very light. I love the look of the pastel one, but I know full well I wouldn't get the use out of it because the pastels aren't bright enough for me. They're not the kind of things I use. And then they've also got highlighters and blushes in that same packaging. Honestly, I'm obsessed with the packaging. If the colour stories were a little bit more me, I'd be definitely interested. But this one is definitely a skip for me. Okie dokie. Another new Flower Nose collection. I feel like they are absolutely banging out those collections. This is the Spring Violet Tea Party. Brand new story of Strawberry Rococo will begin in 24 hours. With the scent in the air getting sweeter, the violet garden has already bloomed. This one's a limited edition collection. Looks like you've got a mirror, a couple of palettes, a couple of blushes, a couple of lip products. I think they're like a moussey lip product. One of the blushes that's open on this photo is quite light, but on the next photo there's one that's quite bright. So I might have a look into this one. I'm still very intrigued by Flower Nose, and just the packaging is just absolutely breathtaking. Then this is a brand I don't think I've heard of. They're Black Moxie Cosmetics. This is the Trippy Shroom palette. £12 palette to transition from the fresh blooms of spring to the vibrant energy of summer. 7 mattes, 5 shimmers, including 2 multichromes, 1 duochrome, 1 metallic, and 1 metallic hollow. Interesting colour story. I wouldn't necessarily say this is like spring to summer. I would say this is more summer to autumn, because there's a lot of kind of deeper jewel tones. Not a colour story for me, but it is very pretty. The mattes look nice. Obviously, we'd have to see, because I've not heard anything about the brand, what they're like on the eye. But yeah, it's not a bad palette, not something I'm going to pick up. This one very much intrigues me. This is the new e.l.f. Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. It's moisturising oil and makeup gripping water phase. It's like a dual activated. You've got to shake it. Very intrigued by this. I think it's like £10. If I see it in Boots or Superdrug next time I go in, I'll probably pick it up. It sounds interesting. I'm not rushing to go and get it. But next time I do an order on somewhere that has e.l.f. or I go in somewhere that has e.l.f., I think I'll pick it up because it does definitely sound interesting. Okie dokie. Makeup by Yolanda. This is the Garden of Lily blush palette. This is beautiful. It's $32. An ethereal collection of blush shades inspired by the delicate beauty of lilies in a garden. This is gorgeous. I think this could literally go from the lightest of skin tones to the deepest. I love the fact you've got some kind of different shades in there, like the yellow and the purple. I've been wanting to try Makeup by Yolanda, but I never have. Is it worth it? Should I try it? Should I pick this up? Because it is very, very beautiful. And they are also releasing a setting powder. Not particularly bothered by setting powders. I have a couple that I really like. I've recently tried the HMB one. That's probably going to be the only powder I try this year because I am very committed to my powders. This is $25. Comes in 7 shades. We've got pink, we've got dark, we've got transparent, we've got a banana. Good shade range. Not overly enamoured by it, but you know, if you do like Makeup by Yolanda, you're looking for a new setting powder, that might be a nice one to try. Right, okay, next up, new from Morphe. 3 new £9 eyeshadow palettes. You've got a Rose to Fame, a Going Platinum and a Gold Seeker. Inspired by precious metals, this excessive and expressive 9-pan elevates artistry with luxe mattes, shimmers and metallics put a crown. So I think from what I can tell, these middle shades are like a molten metal eyeshadow. Apply dry for an overall creamy effect, and apply wet for enhanced liquid effects. Interesting. Not my colour stories. I like the look of the new formula. I think it'd be interesting to see how they kind of bring that into further collections down the line, but for me that one's definitely a skip. We've got some new shade extensions from NARS, 3 new Power Matte High Intensity Long Lasting Lip Pencils. These look like gorgeous shades. Midnight Rider, which is this kind of reddy one, looks stunning. I'm still yet to try this formula, but I love the Power Matte lipsticks, so I'm very intrigued, and these shades look lovely. They are very, very basic shades, kind of shades you'd expect to be in the initial launch, but I can appreciate that you don't want to bring out 5,000 different shades in one go. And then, speaking of the Power Matte lipsticks, this is a shade extension. Oh, this one got me in the tinglies. This is Warm Leatherette, a rich berry pink. This is beautiful. I love this. I think it looks beautiful on all 3 of the skin tones they showcase it on. I think on me it's going to be quite bright, very much like a summer colour, whereas I think for a deeper skin tone it's going to be kind of more autumnal. But I love the look of that. I probably am going to pick that up at some point. I'm in no rush. I love that formula. I know I love it. And it's definitely one I'll be interested in. Okay. I'm trying not to talk about anything boring today because there's been a lot of boring stuff. Okay, Rebel Rouge Labs. This is Gamma Ray 2.0, Rainbow Hues for Rebels Who Break the Rules. This is... it's okay. There's a couple of multi-chromes in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 multi-chromes. Some mattes. The swatches look okay. I think I definitely want to see somebody actually use this. I like a rainbow palette. I think this is an interesting take on a rainbow palette. yeah, I'm intrigued to see what people think of that one. I'm not going to rush out to buy it or rush out to pre-order it, but it's an interesting colour story. Okay, you guys might not find this one interesting. I know I said I'm not talking about non-interesting things, but the new MAC reformulated Studio Fix fluid, I'm very, very intrigued by this. I'm thinking about doing a half and half, comparing the new to the old, if it is something you'd like to see. The old Studio Fix is one of the only kind of more matte foundations that I really, really enjoy. That alongside like the Gucci one, I really like that one, and I like the new Kylie Power Plush, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of kind of really matte foundations I enjoy. This one says it's a soft matte finish, which says is a little bit more different, designed to provide a more natural coverage that looks and feels like skin. This sounds like it's going to be very, very different, but they're bringing it out in 71 shades, which, as always, the MAC are absolutely smashing it with the shade ranges. I'm intrigued. I don't know whether I'm going to like it though, so I don't know how different it's going to be, and I don't know whether people who are very loyal to the original are going to like it. Okay, Byredo's new collection. This is the Mineralscapes collection. This is, yeah, it's a no from me. This palette's only got 2 mattes, so even if I did wear even if I did wear a lot of neutral eyeshadow, I still wouldn't be into it. You've got a liquid lipstick that's like a blue shade. It says it's a liquid lipstick, but I don't know why you'd want a mint that kind of looks more like a balm to me. I'm a bit confused about that. If that's kind of a lip oil, then that looks really cool. If it's like a liquid lipstick, why do you want a sheer mint? I don't understand. But what do I know? Okay, Sephora collection, all about that shine, lacquer shine lipsticks. These look really nice. Again, with Sephora collection, it's always kind of very basic, kind of classic shades, but there is some really nice looking ones. There's a gorgeous looking kind of orangey shade called Volcanic Lava that I feel like would be perfect for spring and summer. Interested in these. They're probably going to be really affordable, $16 each. I think the lipsticks on Sephora UK are about £12-13, so interesting. Apparently it provides hydration for 12 hours. Not on my dry ass crusty lips, Sephora. Not on my dry ass crusty lips. Okay, back on with just only releasing things 6 months after everybody thought they were great. Be Perfect Brow Fibre Gel, Indestructibrow, 6 shades, yep, 6 shades, including one called Irid Brown, less suited for blonde and brown hair with red undertones, which certainly sounds interesting. I feel like they've missed, these shades are all very dark, even this kind of irid brown one. If you've got blonde hair, brows, they're not going to work for you at all. Not going to pick them up, not really interested at all. Right. This. One Size and Wicked. This palette, oh my god, everything I hate in a palette. It's half coloured, it's split in half, there's blushes in it. Oh, it's just not me at all. Colour Story could have been cute if they'd done like 2 like £6 palettes, sorry. I think that would have been really cute. Do not like that. The setting spray is the same, I think it's just in, oh no it's not, it's a glitter setting spray. No thank you. Off the Handle complexion brush, which is shaped like a broomstick. No. And the highlighter looks perfectly nice, but I think it would be too dark for me. I have to admit though, really like the fact they put a green arm in the press images. I thought that was really cool. The shades look nice in the palettes. I just don't, for me, I don't like at all any sort of kind of palettes with blush and eyeshadow and then they're half stuck together, and yeah, it's not for me. Okie dokie. Right, new shades of the Aqua Resist Colour Ink Liner from not Bare Minerals, Makeup Forever. Mint, lilac, cobalt, gold and silver. These all look stunning. I love the look of the mint and the lilac. Again, I think if these come to the UK, I'm probably going to try one of these. I've always kind of been drawn to that formula. I know a lot of people love it, but they've never just kind of had things that really drew me in. But I love the lilac and the mint. They are $26 US. Probably going to be somewhere around about the £24 mark, I would say. Very intrigued. The gold and the silver look nice as well, and I love the fact they've shown them on darker skin models because it just really makes the colours pop. And then in the press images, you've kind of got them on kind of every skin tone. I feel like the gold and the silver might possibly not stand out as much on somebody who is as pale as me. But yeah, look awesome on the dark skin tones. Right, this one's a little bit boring, I must admit. Huda's taken the fragrance out of her powder. She's also doing a limited edition fragrance that smells like the powder, which I don't really understand. Not going to be picking this one up. I've got half a pot of Easy Bake still and I don't really use it. Not because of the scent. Apparently it's exactly the same formula, it's just fragrance free. So intrigued to see if it's different. But yeah, not for me. Don't need it. Right. Oh, killy dokily. REM Beauty are bringing out another type of glossy lip product. These are the Essential Drip Glossy Balm. I don't know how many different formulas of lip gloss they can bring out without just giving up. Like, there's an oil, there's a gloss, there's like the shimmery gloss. There's now these glossy balms. Yeah. The shades are fine. Not anything to write home about. Again, that corally one could probably be really nice for spring, but it's not something I'm going to be choosing. Also the little balls on them. I don't know whether this has got the same applicator as the lip oil, but it just kind of freaks me out. Not going to lie. Beauty Bay have released 3 liquid highlighters in their liquid formula. Not really into highlighter at the moment, so I'm going to skip on these. Shades don't look too bad, probably missing a darker one. These are $11. I think they're about £8, I want to say. Yeah, not for me, but not a bad release. Again, more highlighters. Everybody's going mad for these. These are the Natasha Denona High-Gen Skincare Infused Glow Beautifier. As I said, I'm not really using highlighter at the moment. When I do, I've got the kind of tried and true ones that I love. I'm probably not going to pick these up because I'm probably not going to get enough use out of them. They do look really beautiful and they're meant to be infused with skincare. They are a bouncy face gel wet powder. And they're infused with the High-Gen Primer Serum into a new multifunctional powder version. Yeah, it's just not for me. Not for me. Apparently you can put them all over the skin. Skin hydration and moisturisation, pore reduction, vegan K-talc free, paraben free, mineral oil free, microplastic free. Yeah. They're going to be spenny. I'm not interested in those. The new Kaja bento box. This is Taro Bubble Tea. Soft mute lavender tones. This looks really, really cute. I like the sound of the Kaja little bento boxes, but I don't know where we can get them in the UK. I don't know whether we have to order them from abroad. It's probably not something I'd pick up, but I think it's a cute little release, and I think the packaging is just so adorable. Tom Ford are releasing their Architecture Soft Matte Foundation, and it is £120. Absolutely not going to try this one. These shades look ridiculous. There's literally 6, 12, 18. There's 22 shades. There's 2 dark shades and a whole mix of medium shades. it wouldn't be for me anyway. I'm not a matte foundation girly, as I've just explained. But there's no way I'm paying £120 for a matte foundation. If I'm paying £120 for a foundation, I want it to put itself on my face while I get to sleep in. That's about how I feel about that. Right. Blingy butter glosses. Butter. I sounded so common then. Blingy butter glosses from NYX. Definitely going to be trying one of these. I love a shimmery gloss. I love the NYX butter glosses. They're a beautiful formula. Some very cute shades. I like the look of number 3. I like the look of number 5. I like the look of them all, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, definitely going to pick one of those up when they head into Boots and Superdrug in the UK. Right. New from CXC Beauty. They are on it again with the releases. So many. Sweet Dream and Beautiful Nightmare launch at 10 a.m. These are very... Oh no, they're doing them. Yeah. I always forget CXC put their palettes in both light and dark packaging. Completely throws me off. But basically this is a large 21 pan palette. And then a little small 9 pan palette. The shades in this large palette, ooh, they look beautiful. Yeah, the swatches look gorgeous. It's all pink. So the Beautiful Nightmare is all pink and blues. Looks like there's some duochromes in there. And then the Sweet Dreams is pinks and yellows. Again, looks gorgeous. These are right up my alley and might be the first palettes I pick up from CXC. Oh, I don't know. $59 for each of the big palettes, which is pretty impressive for 21 shades. And then the minis are $29 each. And you get to choose between the dark and the light packaging, which I've never really understood. I don't really get. But I suppose if you've got a particular vibe and you want to stick to it, that makes it easy too. Oh, Bella Beauty Bar. Why have I not tried them yet? Every time. This is a pink and green lover's dream. I love to combine pink and green eyeshadow. I think it's a beautiful combination. This looks so beautiful. Got some neutrals at the top. Loads of pinks, loads of greens, some tealy kind of shades, loads of those multi-dimensional shimmers that the Bella Beauty Bar palettes always have. I want that one. Okay, new from Makeup Revolution. This is the Mood Switch collection. This is one of those pH changing things, but you've got a blush that changes colour, a palette that's a universal mood switch. I don't know whether that one's meant to change colour. Universal pink compact powder. A couple of colourful lip balms. Yeah, it's taking it too far. The blush does look really pretty. It's like a very, very bright pink, but yeah, not for me. The balms look nice, but I just think it's a bit too far on the kind of pH changing gimmick there. It's going to look the same on everybody. I can't remember whether I mentioned this in my last new makeup releases, but I think I did. But I'm going to mention it again because I like the fact they're bringing it back. MAC are bringing back 3 iconic Disney collections. 2019 Disney Aladdin, the 2015 Disney Cinderella. Let me tell you, I would have given you my kidney for that collection when I was 16 years old. And then 2010 MAC Venomous Villains. Now I missed out on this one. I wasn't kind of part of the beauty community then. But I remember when I became part of the beauty community, maybe 2 years afterwards, people were still talking about the Venomous Villains collection. Kind of gutted what they decided to bring back from that one. I really wanted to see the blush, but they've brought back the eyeshadow duo, a dark red lipstick, and a kind of burgundy gloss. I think that was the Maleficent collection of the Disney Villains collection. Aladdin, they've brought back a gloss, a lipstick, and a 9-pan palette. And then Cinderella, they've brought back that pigment that I wanted so damn bad. The lipstick and a 6-pan palette. very interesting. I think people are going to be all over this, like the MAC collections. And I love this press image where they've kind of combined all three kind of aesthetics. I think it looks so cool. And a great way to celebrate them being 40, I think. Another celebrity makeup brand, because that's what we needed. Serena Williams, aka, if you don't know who she is, a tennis player, is bringing out a makeup collection. We've got matte lipsticks, most versatile pigment multifunction lip and cheek colours, featherweight lipsticks, lengthening defining tubing mascara, no words needed lip serum, 3 shades of brow pencil, a waterproof liquid liner, a soft matte creamy concealer, a glide line long wear eye pencil, a U hydrating skin tint with SPF 30, which comes in 36 shades. To be fair, I'm so done with celebrity makeup releases, but she's gone hard on this one. You've got 8 shades of the lip and cheek colour, 10 shades of the lipstick, 3 shades of the brow, 20 shades of concealer, 36 shades of the foundation. This hasn't been done by halves. I don't really know a lot about Serena Williams. Does she wear makeup on the court? I don't know. Yeah. I'm not going to buy it. I like the packaging. I don't think it's necessary for Serena Williams to release a beauty brand, but I am pleased to see that it's been done properly on first launch. She's not messed around. She's not played with the shades, which obviously I assume, being a woman of colour and probably struggling to find a shade at some point, it was important to her. But yeah, I'm probably not going to try it. Unless somebody says something's incredible, it's probably going to be a skip for me. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. Danessa Myricks Colour Fix Pastels. We've got a lilac, we've got a pink, we've got an orange, and we've got a blue. I want to buy all 4 of them. Will I buy all 4 of them? Possibly. I love using these for graphic liner. They're super pigmented, they're super beautiful, and I'm excited to see her embracing kind of building up the shades. I love the press images. We've got kind of them being used for graphic liner, being used on the lips, being used on the eyes, being used on the cheeks. I think they are beautiful, and I very much would like to own them all, but I will try and restrain myself. Okay, Anastasia's new collection. First off, the Cosmic Collection Ethereal Eye Gloss. There are no skin swatches of these, but eyeglosses make me no. No, thank you. Next. But they're all kind of pastel shades. We've then got 5 shades of Cosmic Collection Space Dust Powder. The swatches, these look very, very similar. They're kind of like a pigmenty loose highlighter, I think. And then there are 5 glosses, again in those kind of 5 pastel shades. So a lilac, a yellow, a minty, a peachy, and kind of like a clear iridescent shade. Not interested in any of that. Pass for that one. Touch of Glam Beauty 20 new shades. Oh, these look so pretty. I know these are with flash photography, but which is kind of cheeky when it comes to like duochromes and stuff. But they do look really pretty. Yes. Probably won't pick any up, but they are very gorgeous. New Hourglass press powder. I'm not going to be buying this. I don't do press powder. I think the compact's beautiful. Nice little powder puff in there. Probably great for on the go, but I'm dry skinned. I barely do loose powder, never mind pressed. So I'm not going to pick it up. It's probably pretty expensive, $48. Vanish Airbrush Press Powder, Coverage Light Finish Matte Formulation Press Powder. Weightless shine controlling powder allows you to set perfect and touch up on the go. Non-drying formula instantly absorbs excess oils while minimising and blurring the appearance of pores. Infused with microspherical powders like Hourglass's #1 best-selling Vanish Airbrush Concealer, the formula diffuses imperfections without settling to fine lines. If you struggle with oil, if you struggle with fine lines, I feel like you'll probably really like that. It's just not my vibe. Okay, I'm going to skip through Rare Beauty bringing everything out in a minute. It's not that exciting. Simi Haze Beauty are bringing out a Velvet Blur Matte Lipstick Balm. These are shade extensions, I believe. I just wanted to mention this because these look really funky. I don't think I've ever seen them before. However, these say they're matte and the swatches on the lips would say different. Two very kind of basic shades. Yeah, not the most exciting release in the world. I just thought the packaging was funky and I've never seen these before, so I thought I'd mention them. Okay. Oh, I hate this. I hate this so much. Hasma. Never heard this brand. This is the eyeshadow of the orchestra. Is Hasma like a, I don't know, like something to do with the orchestra? I don't know. I don't know who this person is. Let's see, fashion brand. Oh no, it's a Japanese fashion brand. Hate these pans. You guys will know if you've watched a lot of my makeup releases. I hate weird shaped pans. Not for me. Big skip. Packaging, delicious though. Sigma Cool Neutrals. This actually looks really lovely. It's kind of like a very mustardy, I would say it's definitely more on the warm side of neutrals. Available now, comes with a brush, packaging's gorgeous, lots of like very intense metallics. Not for me in Colour Story, but it does look gorgeous. Unearthly's new collection. This is the Spring Magic collection. £118 Spring Magic eyeshadow palette holding a spectrum of hues inspired by blossoming flowers, fresh foliage and the gentle embrace of springtime sunrises and sunsets. That one's 72. £6 Spring Magic blush palette for 32. 2 liquid highlighters at 15 each, and 1 Ghoul Glaze lip gloss in the shade Pollen, which is $14. I like the colour story of the palette. It's kind of a mix between a very warm peach and some blues and greens. Great spring colour story. Blush palette looks very intense. As somebody who's very, very pale, I like a lot of blush, so I feel like I would enjoy this. I feel like a lot of people with my skin tone, they wouldn't like this. It's very, very deep. Liquid highlighters I'm just not interested in, and the gloss is just a shimmery lip gloss. It's nothing revolutionary. It's pretty but nothing revolutionary. Probably gonna leave that one, but I don't hate it. I enjoy looking at it. I just don't need it. Okay. Oh, I'm excited about that. Are we there yet? No, we're not there yet. Okay, I'll come back to that. I'll let you know in a minute. New Buxom Dolly's Glam Getaway collection. A eyeshadow palette, plumping lip cream, plumping lip polish, lasting eyeliner, a plumping lip liner and a satin lipstick. I've not tried, I think I've tried one lip gloss from Buxom and I did really enjoy it, but we can't really very easily get it in the UK. I like, again, the sound of the plumping lip liner because I love my Too Faced ones. Palette's too neutral for me, but everything else in this collection does look really interesting. This darker gloss looks so gorgeous. It's like a milky kind of medium pink. Liner, not really interested in. But the power liner in magnetic mauve looks gorgeous, and the lipstick looks really pretty too. We've got the Makeup Toys Cosmetics. I've never heard of this one. This is the Festival of Colour eyeshadow palette. This gives me every rainbow palette that came out when brands were starting to bring out rainbow palettes. Basically entirely matte. I think if you've got the Sample Beauty Beth Painters palette, you don't need this one. I think there's 1 row of shimmers at the top and 1 random shimmer in the middle. Nothing revolutionary. It is a rainbow palette. I don't know whether this is a new brand. I don't ever think I've heard of them. It seems like they do pigments and this is their first palette. Probably a good start for a first palette, but I don't need that. I have that 7,000 times in my collection. Right. New Galan Kiss Kiss Bee Glow Lip Oils. I have actually got one of those. I picked it up in my most recent haul. This one is Pop Rose Glow. These are gorgeous. I don't really like honey, and they don't smell like honey, which I didn't think about when I bought them. But like the whole like living in Manchester and the bee thing, I think it's just ingrained into me, to be honest. These are really beautiful. They've got more colour than I expected them to have. So much so that I possibly would actually buy another shade, which seems kind of insane because to me lip oils are normally pretty neutral, even if they look like they've got colour in. But I really like them. Giant doe foot, very spenny, but worth it. I've been wearing it a lot. Okay, Dandelions Cosmetics Feed in Frenzy palette. Dandelions Cosmetics has never done it for me. They are very neutral. This palette just doesn't, it's just not giving what I want it to give. The shades are pretty. I just feel like it's just like, it's still very neutral even though it's an all green palette. So I'm going to skip on that one. But the colours inside do look nice if you're into kind of khaki greens and like more neutral greens. I think you'll love that. Hee hee, we're here. So excited. New from Bare Minerals. I cannot wait. I want to buy all of these. Everybody else I've seen talk about them wants all of them as well. They are releasing blush illuminators, so the highlighting blush and the bronzer, so the blush and bronzer in liquid format. If you've ever tried the Bare Minerals bronzers, I absolutely love them. And they're bringing the highlighting blushes out in a liquid form as well. I'm very excited. I adore Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. It's one of my favourites base products in my collection. I had 2 tubes on the go for years and years and years. I'm very excited to try these. I think they're only available at Bare Minerals currently, but I'm very excited to see those be released somewhere else. Mika Beauty Shop Simplicity Palette. 9 matte shades and 6 shimmer shades, flaky, multi-sparkly, multi-chromes. I love Mika Beauty Shop's formula. It's stunning. This palette isn't really for me. It's very neutral apart from the pop of green and the pop of purple. I'm going to skip this one because I know I'm just not going to get enough use out of it, but it is beautiful. And I think if you're into kind of neutrals with a pop of colour, or you want to reach into colour more, I think you'll love that one a lot. Okie dokie. New shade of the LH Cosmetics Sparkle. This looks really pretty. I love the look of the sparkle formula from LH Cosmetics. This one is Magic, a deep purple with gold shimmer. This looks stunning. I'm very, very tempted by this one. I think these are about £24, I want to say, on Beauty Bay. Very much like the look of that one. Might have to drop that into a Beauty Bay haul soon. It's Likely Makeup have released 7 shades of, it doesn't even really say what these are called. They're basically lip colours. They're like a blurred lip colour, inspired by flowers. These are the skip for me. I don't really do a lot of kind of liquid lipsticks, whether they're kind of blurred formula or kind of a normal liquid lipstick formula anyway. They look really pretty, the swatches look really nice, but I think it's going to be a skip from me, which is a shame because I love the other products I have from It's Likely. Okay. This is interesting. This is the Trixie Cosmetics Gamers collection. Absolutely killing it with the names as always with Trixie. It's hilarious. These include play pigments. These are liquid shadows for graphic liner and a brush set and mixing palette for your custom colour creations. I'm really intrigued by this. I think I want to pick up a couple of shades of these. The brush set looks gorgeous. You all know I love my graphic liner. Very intrigued by these. I think it's a really cool collection. I think she's absolutely smashing it at the moment with collections, to be honest. Right. I don't understand this one. I don't know whether this is a TV show that I don't get a reference to because I'm British. This is the Wet n Wild Date or Dominate. I feel like there's going to be a lot of old ladies having panic attacks in the supermarkets in the US for this. I don't understand this. There's eyeshadow quads, there's lipstick and liner sets, there's liquid eyeshadows, multi-stick duos, mascara and curler set, blush and brush set, and mascara and eyeliner set. I just don't understand, man. I do not get this. It seems such a strange release from Wet n Wild, who are kind of targeted towards a younger audience. I don't know. Maybe it's a TV show or like something like Love is Blind that I've missed. Yeah, very strange. Anyway, next up, these are the new Bright Light Drops from Revolution. We've got a Glow Drops, a Blush Drops, and 2 shades of Bronzing Drops. These seem to be very glowy, bursting with skin-loving ingredients, your answer to sun-kissed skin in seconds. These are £10, about $13. These look interesting. I like the look of the blush. I love a glowy blush. These are kind of reminding me of all the blush sticks that we see these days, but they're in a squeezy dropper, which I much prefer because I hate those little puffy applicators, which you probably know if you're a regular. Yeah, interested in those and super affordable, which we love. More new Danessa Myricks paints. I'm not so interested in these ones. These are more kind of neutral shades. So we've got a yellow, a khaki, a deep burgundy, and a red. They're not neutrals, but they're neutrals to me. Very interesting though. I again love the fact she's bringing out more new shades. Okie dokie. Jones Road Beauty. These are shade extensions to the Lippy Sticks. I believe there is 11 new shades. Yeah, what a strange number. I believe these are also been repackaged, so they're in like a tin package. They've got orange spearmint and lavender essential oils. Ugh, they sound like they taste gross. Jones Road is targeted to a very, very different demographic than myself. They are targeted to lovers of natural makeup. Which obviously, I mean, I love natural makeup on other people, but not on myself. I want colour. So I'm going to be skipping these. Interesting that they've brought out more shades. I like the fact they're in metal packaging. It sounds like it's slightly better for the environment than plastic. Yeah, interesting. Right, new Bobbi Brown highlighter. I know I said I'm not wearing highlighter right now, but this looks really pretty and it could tempt me, but I'm not going to let it. This is the Highlight and Glow Petal Glow Translucent Opal Sheen with Pink Pearl. This is giving me kind of luxury pink highlighter. Like, as much as I love my O for Pillow Talk, it's obvious, like it's a blinding highlighter, whereas this is giving me kind of more looks, and the packaging is stunning. It's not quite as kind of bright and in your face as something like O for Pillow Talk. Looks beautiful. Not gonna buy it though. Do not let me buy it. Don't. Okay, I am intrigued by these. These are new Maybelline Sun Kisser Blush. It creates a radiant look like fresh from vacation. Thanks to its contained light reflecting pigments, the skin should be given a natural sun-kissed shimmer. These look very interesting. They are in the same packaging as the Lifter Glosses, which kind of makes me nervous because I have been known to get things a bit confused. 6 shades, look really nice. Interested by these. I'm definitely going to pick one of these up to try. Yeah, very intrigued by that one. There's a lot of drugstore stuff at the moment that I'm actually very intrigued by. Okie dokie. No warning, Simply Posh were just like, hi, here's a new palette. Can you spot it? So I believe they are restocking their Aurora Lights. They're bringing Citrus Punch back in the new formula, and then Coastal is a new palette. We haven't seen anything about what this looks like inside, but basically they just dropped the mic and walked. So yeah, that's what all I'm going to do, I suppose. I'm going to take one for the team. So yeah, there's that, which is very random. Right, okay, very intrigued by these. I'm obsessed with lip oils at the moment, as you know. I'm building up my collection, trying a lot of new ones at the moment, so I can do a Battle of the Lip Oils video. And Perricone MD are bringing out a no makeup lip oil. We've got 6 shades. These look really lovely. They look like they're a little bit more opaque than some lip oils. I really like Perricone MD. As not being one for neutral makeup, I had their no bronzer years ago and loved it. I'm pretty sure that was decluttered in my declutter because it all separated and gone gross. But yeah, I'm very intrigued by these. Buy one shade and choose a free travel product. Provides lips with a hint of colour and shine, helps to reduce vertical lip lines and dry rough texture. These are $35, available on Perricone MD now. They've got a vanilla scent. I'm intrigued by these ones. I think I'm going to try those. Okie dokie. This one I'm really low-key upset about. I've just ordered my Pretty Pastels palette from Glaminatrix about 2 weeks ago, and then they said they were dropping these. These are new Velvet Matte lipsticks and lip liners. There's 3 shades of each. They look really lovely, kind of basic nude shades. I'd have really liked to try the formula, but they did me dirty. So my pastel palette's already on its way now, so I'm not going to worry about buying them. Okay, Lethal Cosmetics. I haven't really been keeping up with Lethal lately. I've seen a couple of bits in new makeup releases where people think they're doing a collab with Avatar: The Last Airbender, but randomly they just dropped this palette with absolutely no warning. It's the Mellow Groove eyeshadow palette, and I do believe there's 3 shades of coloured mascara as well. But the palette is like pinks and greens. It's quite neutral. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Huda Mercury Retrograde palette, which I absolutely love. Can't let it go out of my collection, even though you can't get it anymore. This is really pretty. I love Lethal's eyeshadow formula. Probably not going to pick it up because it's not, for me, it's not anything amazing. It's €49. So probably, I think it converts to about £40 UK pounds. But yeah, very pretty, but I'm not going to buy it. Okie dokie. Guerlain have finally re-released their Meteorites Illuminating Highlighter Powder. We've got 4 shades. One for very light, one for light, one for medium, and one for dark. I have heard incredible things about this. It's basically like a very, very thin shimmer veil to just make your skin look so beautiful and luminescent and gorgeous. Interesting that they've finally brought it out in different shades. I believe the only one you used to be able to get was the light one. I'm intrigued to see people use this. Apparently it has got a very, very strong scent, which most Guerlain products do. I'm not going to pick it up because, like I said, I am just not a powder girly, but it looks nice. Okay. The only words to describe this release are what the actual fuck. Why is Benefit collabing with Scrub Daddy? I love a Scrub Daddy. I love it to clean my oven. I like to clean the sink with it. I do not want Scrub Daddy to collab with a beauty brand to bring out a face cloth. It makes no sense. Basically, they're pulling it out. This is the Professional, mini scrubber. I think it comes with a set with different skincare products. Yes, you get the Professional Balm and the Deep Retreat Pore Cleansing Clay Mask, and then you get this Scrub Daddy flannel. Fuck off. That's all I can say, really. Okay, moving on. Moving swiftly on before I say anything else. Makeup on you. Nope. Why did I just read the Instagram out? Elf bronzing drops, 3 shades. These look very pretty. I know they seem quite similar to the, what are they called? Drunk Elephant bronzy drops? Something along those lines. 3 shades, $12. Intrigued to see these come to the UK. I might give one of these a go. I do love a glow bronzer, so they look very pretty. Okay, Colourpop. Oh, bringing out liquid highlighters. Is it me, or does this feel like it's about when were we using liquid highlighters? Like 2016, 2017? Maybe like 7 years too late. I don't really understand why they've decided now is the time to bring out liquid highlighters. I'll see what people think. It's not something I'm going to pick up myself. Like I said, if I do a Colourpop order, these aren't going to be in it. And kind of like a strange release. I'm kind of confused by this one. But they come in 3 shades. They are going to be $10 each. Got pink, a champagne, and kind of like a rose gold shade. Shades look really pretty. I thought we'd all stop using liquid highlighters personally. Have we not? Let me know. Do you use a liquid highlighter? Because I haven't used a liquid highlighter in years. Okay, I'm pretty sure we're coming to the end. We've done well today. New highlighters from L'Oreal. These are the Infallible up to 24-hour long wear powder highlighter for all day glow. 2 shades. Come on, L'Oreal. You can do better than that. You've got enough money behind you. If a brand new brand by Serena Williams, the tennis star, can bring out 36 shades of foundation, you can bring out 4 of highlighter. They're pretty shades. I like the hollow on the packaging. I'm not going to buy them. They are $13.16 on Amazon. But they don't, looks like they're not actually going to launch in stores till June the 1st. Yeah, very, 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 yeah, you missed the mark. No, thank you. No, thank you, L'Oreal. Okay, Dolce & Gabbana has released new brushes. Dolce & Gabbana have released new blushes, bronzers, powder, and a primer. Cheeks and eye matte blush colours. These look very, very luxe. They are $50 each. 5 shades of bronzers. Again, packaging is gorgeous. They are $54 each. A fig skin perfecting powder that looks like it's translucent, so it's just the 1 shade. And a bergamot glow primer, which is a powder. This bergamot glow primer looks so damn beautiful. Yeah, I like the blushes and the bronzers. 1 shade of powder and this strange primer is quite odd. I'm probably not going to pick them up. They are spenny and D&G is hard to get in the UK. But I do like the shades of the blushes. I think the bronzers are probably missing maybe 1 deeper. But yeah, beautiful packaging, not for me. YSL Beauty Love Shine Candy Glow Tinted Butter Balm. YSL to me will always be the OG kind of tinted lip balm. They're beautiful. They smell like peaches. I hope these ones smell like peaches too. These are the lip balms. So it's Love Shine Candy Glow and promises to give the lips a natural, healthy and juicy shine. The lips should immediately be smoothed, plump and look fuller. The lip balm gives a slight splash of colour and has a translucent gloss finish. 85% nourishing ingredients. Coming in 6 shades. They're beautiful. The packaging's pink. I want one of these very much so. It's kind of like a peachy corally colour. I think I might have to pick that one up. Okie dokie. Bare Minerals absolutely smashed it out the park with those liquid cheek products and then really brought us down back to earth. This is the Original Veil Set and Protect On The Go translucent powder. This is one of those powders with a brush on the end. I hate them. You can't wash the brush. They're disgusting. We should have left them in 2012. And that is it. You really brought them back down to earth there, Bare Minerals. How upsetting. Okay. I think we are almost at the end. New Milk Smoke Sessions 2 palette. This is such a cool palette. I love the look of the gel liners and the glitters that come with it. There's a bum bag and a t-shirt that says So High. Not for me. That is not my vibe. So yeah, there's a palette, high waterproof mascara, metallic Metal Eyes in Sour Grape and Clockwork Purple, gel eyeliners in Afterlife and Haze Smoke Sessions, nail decals, a neon cross body sling bag, and a t-shirt. I like the palette and I like the liners and the kind of gel glitters. Might try it if it comes to Beauty Bay. I'm so cautious with Melt because their formula is so all over the place. So I don't know about that one. And then finally, NYX are bringing out Buttermelt blushes. I've heard amazing things about the bronzer. These look like, even just the ones in this picture look like gorgeous shades. I love the bright pink. I am going to want to try one of these when they come out. NYX, I feel like, is hitting it pretty well at the moment. So yes, that is everything we've got today. I skipped quite a lot of stuff, I'm not going to lie, because there's a lot of stuff I'm just not interested in for no other reason than I'm just not interested. And I always like to actually give you a reason why I'm not interested, so I don't tend to mention those products. I do hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments that you do enjoy these new makeup releases videos so that Sam doesn't pick me eyeshadow like this in our next partner palette bingo. I do hope you did enjoy this. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit the bell icon and YouTube will notify you next time I post. You've been fabulous, I've been Coleoftheball, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!